Shooting chance here. His right foot.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another stream. Today it is deadline day. We are here for the live stream. We're going to be here for about half an hour to an hour discussing Manchester City's transfer window so far. We've got a couple people in the stream. Make sure to drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you haven't already, and become a YouTube member if you would like to. Let's look at the chat so far. We've had 7 out of 10 transfer windows. So Charlie Everett, thought we could have got a new left back. Completely agree. I'll get onto that in a little bit. Hi Liverpool, obviously Liverpool lost 7-2 yesterday and United lost 6-1, it was brilliant. Hi Sean, yes there was some excellent scores. There was some excellent scores, wasn't there? I have an important chemistry test tomorrow for GCC, and instead of listening to this, appreciated. Good luck with your exam tomorrow. Anyway, we're going to go on to the other screen for today that I have got together anyway. There we go. Is that working? I hope it is. Once I need to change the timer for deadline day. But anyway, yeah, like I said, it is deadline day today. And a decent amount's happened, not too much, but at the same time, nothing's happened. There's our deadline day counter timer thing. Got 12:56 remaining. We've got a couple of the Premier League news bits flashing at the bottom. Anyway, so let's go through. What's everyone's thoughts on Manchester City's transfer window so far? We've got hoping for a last win striker, says Jack. He's a West Brom fan. Hello Mr. Rat Roblox, it's your birthday yesterday. Happy birthday for yesterday. If you're a City fan, I think you are, then it was a good day for you, because 6-1 at Old Trafford and 7-2 at Villa Park were 2 great scores. But yeah, so far, quick recap of the day. We have had Alex Telles make his way to Manchester United, confirmed. Edison Cavani is having his medicals now for Manchester United. That'll be confirmed later. Thomas Partey is in London having a medical for Arsenal. That should be completed today. Ben Godfrey is now an Everton player after making his move from Norwich City. That is now a done deal. Arabai is having his medical at Fulham, which Charlie Everett has just said that is happening. It's looking fairly likely right now that Garcia will be off to Barcelona. Not too much difference in valuations between City and Barcelona. I think that will be a done deal as of today. We've got 80 people in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. Hello, Robin's on tour. Could have been 10-2, 100% yesterday. It could have been. But yeah, so in terms of City, we've got Adebayo and Garcia looking likely to go. Left back will not be coming in. Even after today, it came out, Benjamin Mendy has been doing some stupid stuff, and he is going to be in a bit of trouble for that. But he's not being punished. There's not going to be a new left back coming in from Manchester City, as we had hoped. In terms of ranking our transfer window, we have had Ruben Diaz in, which is what we needed. We needed a centre back. We've got a centre back. Got Ake as a backup centre back as well. That was something we needed. And Ferran Torres has come in to replace Leroy Sane, which was solid. Going out, we've had Otamendi leaving, which is what we all wanted to see. Obviously going the other way in the Benfica deal for Ruben Diaz. We've also had, obviously, Sane leave at the start of the window to Bayern Munich. That was something we all knew was going to happen, 55 million for that. And Angelino has gone to Leipzig on loan. However, that is likely to be made confirmed at the end of the year, as there was an obligation, I think, to buy should he be there for 12 or more games this season. As I said as well, Garcia and Adebayo looking likely to leave. If you had to rank our season out of 10, what would you give it? I would probably agree with Charlie Everett, maybe 7 out of 10. It's not been dreadful. It's not been good. What's everyone else saying? Daniel Grimshaw's gone to Lamella on loan. He has done that. It's true. I forgot about that. So yeah, Daniel Grimshaw's gone. He won't make it a City. Obviously, we've got Zach Steffen and Edison as our keepers. Aguero and Gundogan return to training today as well. Cancelo for left back. I'm not sure, that's not for me really. It's going to be Zinchenko and Mendy obviously. I think we would have got left back, but Zinchenko didn't want to leave. So it'll be Zinchenko and Mendy at left back. And potentially I think we'll see Ake play there sometimes, as Mr. Roblox has said. Alex, Man City need a left back in January and a striker. 100%. We needed both of them this window. Would you have taken Edison Cavani? Obviously Man United are going to get him. It's going to cost them about £20 million in wages. Would you have had him at City? I'm not sure I would have with the wages, but who knows. Leeds have agreed a deal to sign Rafinha from Rennes, which is a very good signing for them. They've had a very good transfer window in my opinion. But yeah, decent buy for them. But as people are saying, left back and striker would have made it a perfect window. Obviously, it feels a long time ago. We were linked with Lionel Messi at one point. So we have had a much worse window than what it was looking like at one point. We started off the window incredibly well. Ake and Torres were done literally within weeks of the window opening. They were done back in July. So since then, it's slowed down a lot. Obviously, only Ruben Diaz coming in since then of any note. We've also had some CFG signings, but nothing more than that. No, you wouldn't want Cavani. You want a young striker, Calvert-Lewin. I'm not sure Calvert-Lewin's one we want. We need a third choice striker, and I'm not sure Calvert-Lewin's going to come in to be third choice to Aguero and Jesus. I'm not sure I'd get a third choice striker though. I think everyone knows we're after. What we all want is Haaland next year, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen. New bid to Man City for Eric Garcia will be 17 million with add-ons to complete the agreement letter. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. That deal should be done today. Hopefully it can be gone because we do not need him anymore. But yeah, that is actually the latest. Barcelona have just submitted a new offer to City. But yeah, it's looking like Arsenal will obviously be getting that Thomas Partey deal over the line. Very, very decent window for them if they get him. Mr. Roblox says, why did we let Angelino go? Because he wasn't very good when he was at City. He was good going forward, but defensively he is not a very good left back. And although he's been alright at Leipzig, but that's because he plays in a 5 at the back, and City do not play 5 at the back, so he doesn't work for City. Jack Wilshere's had his contract terminated by West Ham after just over 2 years with the club. Quite ironic. Everyone had such high hopes at one point, but it doesn't look like anything's going to come from him anymore. Matteo Guendouzi has made his way to Hertha Berlin on loan for the season. Tottenham are in talks with Joe Rodon from Swansea. Man United are obviously looking for a right winger. Not looking like that's going to happen anymore alongside Telles and Cavani. Sancho obviously fell through this morning. Dembele is no longer going to happen. That deal kind of took off a bit more today, but it's not going to happen anymore. Sarr is still potential, unlikely though. And right now it's looking like a Uruguayan 18-year-old. It's going to be the man that they have to settle for. So on the whole, not too sure that United fans are going to be too happy with their window after they were linked with the likes of Sancho at the beginning of the window. But yeah, by the looks of it, nothing important City related happening today. You think our midfield is underrated? I agree. It's a very, very solid midfield. Rodri is, I think he's great. I think Rodri is massively underrated. We've got Gundogan and Fernandinho who are very good. De Bruyne is obviously world class. Foden is very good. Bernardo is world class. We've got a very good midfield. With Aguero leaving in upcoming years, we need first striker better than Jesus. We do, but Aguero's not left yet. It's looking like this might be his last year, if not next year, which is why I think we should go for Haaland at the end of the season. Riyad Mahrez Mayer, I do not know what that means. I've been doing live streams, but have not worked really. Just keep going, and it will eventually work. Breaking Man City sources say they're not going to accept the 17 million bid for add-ons. If we don't accept 17 million plus add-ons, it's pointless because he's just going to go for free at the end of the year, and he's not useful to us this season. So I'd accept that personally. Try and recoup as much as possible for Eric Garcia. But yeah, as I said earlier, Edison Cavani should be announced today. But he's obviously got to be announced today because deadline, as seen on the screen, is in 2 hours and 50 minutes. So only a matter of time left now for clubs to get their deals over the line. If City don't accept this 17 million bid, it just feels stupid. We're saying we want 20 million. That 3 million is so irrelevant though, because we're just gonna get nothing for him come next season. So we may as well just let him go for that. But City just haggling about over a few million, and as a result, probably going to miss out on about 17 million. Party looks like it's going to be on 250k per week for Arsenal. That's a big wage for the Ghanaian. Anyway, as I said earlier, everyone in the chat, what are your opinions on Manchester City's transfer window? Do you think it's been a success? Do you think it's been a failure? I think it's been a very average one. We could have done much better. We could have done much worse. We did get the centre-back sorted. The left-back is a big issue for me. We've needed a left-back now for probably 3 years. Since 17-18, when we signed Mendy, we needed a left-back. Because at that point, we had Walker and Danilo as right-backs and only Mendy as a left-back. We obviously have used Zinchenko and Delph since then. But it's beyond me how for 3 years we needed a left-back and we've still not sorted that area. It's been a key area that we've needed improving. And Cheeky's just not addressed it, which I think is a big problem. I'd have liked us to go in for one today, but obviously that's not happened. Hello, Sunkraj. How are we all doing? Who do you think's had the best transfer window? In my opinion, Everton have. What do you guys think? Leave it in the chat. You think in January if Pep wants to stay at City, he needs a top-class left-back, thinking of a striker and a better CDM. Rodgers class, but he won't win as a trophy. I don't know. I think he's got potential to. He just needs time. I guess his pace is a little bit concerning, but I do think he's good. And I don't think Pep's going to stay. I think this is Pep's last year. I am actually going to do a video on that, I think, on Friday or Saturday. Tomorrow there will be a video addressing who's had the best transfer window in the Premier League. But yeah, I don't think Pep's going to stay. I will address that on Friday or Saturday for a video. But yeah, I don't see him staying. So that's, I think, part of the problem. We can't really build for the future if we don't know who's going to be in charge of us come 12 months' time. The huge loss to let Eric Garcia go for free next summer, and I guarantee he won't be happy to stay and play. The thing is, we've got Stones, Diaz, Ake and Laporte all ahead of him, so for me it seems pointless for him to stay. I'd just flog him off today if we have to for 17 million. So sad that we drew against Leeds. Yeah, it's disappointing. Men feel a little bit better though that United and Liverpool got absolutely smacked by 5 goals yesterday. Could get Moise Kean. He's gone to PSG, I think. I think that's deal done. I can check that now, but I think he is a deal done. Yeah, Moise Kean is playing for PSG, so that deal's done. How am I doing? I'm doing good, thanks. Will you ever do a stream for 24 hours? If there was a big enough reason to, I'd give City with doing something interesting, probably. And I'd have to do it for like a good cause, like a charity or something. But James Rodriguez will make a difference for Everton. He will. He's been an absolute baller so far for Everton this season. Roger will be the best when he has defence that he can trust behind him. Yeah, and I think he's got that now. Obviously, left back is still a bit ropey. But the rest of the defence is very solid now. There's no excuses to not succeed. I've got Goldbridge onto the side of me here. Been watching him all day. Absolute melts down in the United camp. Especially after that loss yesterday. No Jadon Sancho for them, though. Man City and Barcelona have ended negotiations for Eric Garcia and the player will not be moving this summer. That is so frustrating. There is no reason for City not to just let the player go. I don't see him as useful this season. So to let him go for a free seems ridiculously pointless. But yeah, coming out as of a minute or 2 minutes ago, that it's failed and it's collapsed and that deal will not be taking place this summer. Potentially a January move, but I'd be surprised for Manchester United, no, not for Manchester United, for Barcelona to go back in January when they can just get him on a free contract for next summer now. Where's JJ? I don't know who JJ is. So did United lost? Yes, they lost 6-1 at home to Tottenham yesterday. It was brilliant. We got Arsenal next. We have Arsenal next Saturday after the international break this week. Talking about the international break, Sterling is now injured. Sterling will not be playing for England. I don't know what the situation is and whether he'll be fit for Arsenal. The talk is Aguero could be fit for Arsenal though. That's big. We don't need Garcia. Correct, we do not. But yeah, on the topic of our fixtures, we've got Arsenal. Then I think we've got Porto, West Ham, Marseille, Sheffield United, then Liverpool. So if we win all of those games, it's a massive ask. But our season quickly takes a good turn for the better. You feel Roger needs a license to push forward for him to be at his best. He can't. I do agree with that. I agree. I think when the double pivot is in play, when Fernandinho plays alongside him, or I think when Gundogan does play alongside him, I think we'll see Rodri. I think Rodri's excellent when he's got a double pivot playing. I think that is a game change for Rodri because he does have more license to push forward. And the one thing with Rodri is when he does push forward, he can't get back very quickly, which is why I do think the double pivot's essential for him to play well. Ake's doing good. Correct. Ake started his life at Manchester City very, very well, in my opinion. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button and become a YouTube member for the perks that you'll be able to see if you press the join button. Much appreciated if you would join the YouTube memberships. Anyway, left in the transfer window, we have 2 hours and 44 minutes. Not too long to go. Certain transfers need doing for certain clubs. Jesus, you think he's back? I don't think he's not back in training yet. Sheffield United, then Olympiacos. Oh, so is Olympiacos just before Liverpool then? That's a bit of a pain. Greasy Bernabé needs to go. Bernabé's not a problem. I don't know what your agenda is against Bernabé. You always seem to say that you hate him, but I don't understand why. But yeah, I'll say what do we all think of the Liverpool and Man United's performance yesterday? Ruben Loftus-Cheek is set to join Fulham on a season-long loan that has just come out. Deadline day is hot enough, but it'll be interesting to see if we get any big signings, because sometimes you do get it where there'll be a signing that comes out of nowhere, and it's an impressive one. Once again, though, City are slightly disappointing on deadline day. We've not made any sort of attempts to sign anyone, but I guess it is meant to be a good thing. Some of these comments are deluded. Yeah, some people do comment some deluded stuff, Charlie, but it is what it is. It's AOD208. Yeah, I know. 50 people in the stream. Make sure to drop the stream a like if you haven't already. But yeah, in terms of back to our transfer window, as I said, it started off very, very well. Signs of Ake and Torres showed promising signs. It looked like we were going to sign Messi for, what was it, a week that we were going to sign Messi. And that was a great week where we thought this transfer window was going to be iconic. In the end, it's not been iconic. As you can see on the right hand side just below the timer, the signings and outs we've made, it's been pretty dull. It's been another slow progression to where we want to be, but the progression's taken too long to the point where every time we get to a new window, it feels like we need more and more players. But I feel like if Pepe's leaving this year, there's not so much you can do really, because you can't spend 300 million in a transfer window if your manager's not even going to be there in 12 months. People say Bruno Fernandes is good. He only good with pens. Fernandes is good, but I do agree. He's a stat bulker with penalties. City fans, what are we worrying about? We have the world-class Tommy Doyle, Liam Delap, Mendy takes the next level. Exactly. One thing that will be interesting is obviously we have signed players, but with not too many signings, we've not signed a striker. Maybe the likes of Tommy Doyle, Liam Delap will start to get more game time. We'll start to see them getting Phil Foden game time that he was getting a few years ago. It would be nice to see them integrated into the first team squad. Maybe Cole Palmer could feature a few times as well in the FA Cup. Jaden Braffy's also fit now as well, so hopefully we'll see him get a few minutes. Anyway, Cavani getting the number 7 shirt at Manchester United. Obviously, Jadon Sancho was meant to get that shirt, but Man United don't sign him anymore, which is a major bonus to the rest of the Premier League. Good season, get a left back in January, FA Cup and the FA Cup win, Champions League semis, keep Pep fourth. If we get a left back in January, win the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, a Champions League semi, and keep Pep, that's been a very good year in my opinion. Maybe, and just get second or third in the Prem, I'd absolutely take that. It's that Roblox, stop Slate Manabi, I'm going to put you in timeout if you carry on. Gunnar leaving Arsenal as the highlight of the transfer window. You're right, it is. It's been the most entertaining thing. I'm not too sure what the point of it was. I know it was to do with easing costs after lockdown, but I'm sorry, but getting rid of your mascot is not one of the necessary things. No one's been announced really in the last few minutes. We are still waiting on a lot of announcements. A lot of teams are leaving it late. Messi may come to City this summer. I've just seen a tweet saying, is Messi definitely dead? Who knows? That would be one heck of a turn in the last 3 or so hours, 2 and a bit hours, if Messi came through the door at City. I think that might rough a few things. If all I want to see is Grant in our beautiful kit. Baggies fans wanting a striker, still not doing it. Jack, does that look like it's being done? I don't know. But if Jack, tell me in the chat, is Grant looking likely at the moment? Oh, my family City fans, they are. How many subscribers are we on? We are on 9,921. 79 off that big 10k mark to even push for so long. All subscribers, much appreciated. Anyway, as you can see at the bottom, I'll quickly go through some of the latest Premier League news. As we know, United are after Sartor Dembele. That looks dead now. Telles and Cavani are Manchester United players. Cavani hasn't been confirmed, but it's been here we go by Fabrizio Romano. And as we all know, that means pretty much done. Arsenal, they have paid now the 50 million release clause for Thomas Partey. He is in London having his medical right now, 250k a week it looks like. Everton have signed Ben Godfrey from Norwich. He is now an Everton player. That was announced earlier this morning. He was one of the first deals done today. Walcott is at Southampton for a medical ahead of the loan move where Everton will pay 50% of the wages. Walcott will be returning to the club he was playing at the age of 16. Rudiger's turned down West Ham. He could potentially be on his way to Milan, I think is the talk right now. We don't know. And then back with the United star stuff. Another rumour, Felipe Anderson could be on his way to, I think it's Porto. Porto's transfer deadline date isn't for another 3 weeks. However, European squad deadline is tomorrow. So if they want him for the Champions League, they will need to sign him tonight. The stream is frozen. Is it streaming for everyone else? What do you stream on, mate? As in what software? I use OBS Studio. I feel like we put all our eggs into one basket for City, and that's why the Diaz transfer was delayed. Possibly why we don't get left back for Messi. Potentially, I don't feel like we ever did put all our eggs in one basket for Messi, though. I thought we did kind of wait to see what he wanted to do with that. Breaking, Roma signed Chris Smalling. That news was released earlier, but is it official now? I guess it's completely official now. What else was I going to say? I was trying to thought. Do you think we'll win the league? No, I think we'll come second. But back to whether all our eggs will put in one basket. No, I don't. Diaz took so long because we spent so long on Koulibaly. We then went to Koundé. Koundé wasn't signed. And then went to Diaz. The only reason Diaz took so long was because he was our third choice. But he's still alright. But, yeah, Mr. Roblox, stop just trying to cause unnecessary drama. Because I'll put you in timeout. What else is everyone in the chat saying? What do you guys think? I'm 16. But yeah, what do you guys think? What's going on? Let's quickly... Yeah, you are right about the Chris Smalling thing. I've just gone on Sky Sports News, and they have said, breaking news, Roma have signed Chris Smalling. Have we got confirmation from the clubs? Let's have a look. Have Roma confirmed the sign-in? Roma have not confirmed the signing, I don't think. But Sky Sports have said it's confirmed. It was confirmed earlier by Fabrizio Romano. So yeah. Barcelona fans not too happy with this transfer window after going from targeting Lautaro Martinez and Neymar's return to being unable to match the 20 million City are asking for Eric Garcia. That is a mad thing to think about, to be fair. I think it's poor from City, if I'm honest, to not let him go. I think that's just a lost 17 million. We could have done so much better. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll obviously have to settle for the free transfer next season. How many trophies this year? I'm going to go with 1 or 2. We could definitely win both trophies. But, no, both cup trophies, but I'm not sure. But who knows? We could end up the season with a Champions League. I wouldn't put it past us. I actually think it's likely. Bad transfer, Pep out. It's definitely not Pep's fault how the transfer window goes, to be fair. Alex Grant is looking not likely. He's not available till the 16th, but Diallo from Mets does seem likely, not ultimately sure. Well, we'll see. You've got 2 hours and 35 minutes. Am I from Manchester? No, I am not. Abraham, Chilwell and Sancho to miss Wales game on Thursday after attending a party in London. Obviously, they got in bad trouble for that. Reece James got called up to the international squad. Not too much going on, though, in all honesty, in the world of transfers. Have I got any notifications on Twitter? You go to the games that I do. I go to all the games, match day vlogs for all of them when we go back to stadiums, and I cannot wait to come back. I'm from the Midlands, Mr. Roblox, but yeah, I cannot wait to be back at the Etihad vlogging the games again. I miss it, but it looks like it's going to be a wait until at least probably February at the earliest, maybe even March. Hopefully we'll be back for a Champions League quarter-final though. That would be a very, very good return to stadiums. I am very surprised, not going to lie, that Man United have not... I'm surprised Man United have not made many signings today. In my head, I assumed they would get at least one right winger. Tosin Adarabioyo is going to be leaving for 8 million. Things, it would have been alright. Could you imagine if we... Not... It wouldn't be amazing, but... We've got a total of 25 million for Garcia and Adarabioyo. That would have been solid. That would have made us, what, earn 80, 90 million this summer. That's the price of Ake. That's the price of Diaz. And in fact, would have sold Otamendi. That would be, what, 105 million recouped. That's the price of Ake and Diaz recouped in sales. But instead, we've gone and just sold Adarabioyo. I think we've lost that there. Got any advice to upcoming YouTubers? Could you check out my post stream, Alex? I can do that, yes. Advice? Depends what you're doing. I would say just make sure you do something that no one else does. So like with me, with the matchday vlogs, I'm not aware of any other City YouTubers that do the matchday vlogs every week. So that's what I would advise. We want Morris to leave City. If you do, fair enough. I don't know. It wouldn't be a massive loss if we left City. If we got like 50 or 60 million for him, I would let him go happily. But yeah, what's his name? Robert's on tour. I will check it out after the stream. But yours is about Bristol City. Yeah, just keep going with it, pretty much. And just try and be different, and that is what I would advise. How do you get the background? How do you get the background? Background. I don't understand what you mean there, Sean. Can you retype that? Because I don't fully understand what you mean. What was I doing? That was it. Scrolling through Twitter. Has anything else happened? No. I'm not gonna lie, deadline day is slowly just sort of dwindling away. It's not really much is going on, to be completely honest. It never really does. I feel like it is slightly overhyped, the whole deadline day stuff, but here we are. Got 18 people in the stream. Obviously, Manchester City are not making any signings today. Sterling is injured, we found out today. Aguero and Gundogan returned to training after Aguero's injuring Gundogan's COVID issue, but that is over now. Adarabioyo is having a medical at Fulham. Looks like he's going to be going there for £8 million. And we refused Barcelona's 17 million fee for Eric Garcia, so it looks like he's going to be staying until next year when we're going to let him go on a free for no reason. Also, Mendy is in a little bit of trouble for having a party at his house. Who knows how much City are going to make him pay for that. Walker wasn't made to pay, and that was in a worse situation, so I guess it's not too much. Arsenal have met the 45 minute release clause for the party. They have now, and I've got it on the screen that they're likely to. They have done now. He's having a medical in London. If Garcia plays for City again, I have to run down the street in Man United shirt. Please release him. I think he's going to play again for City at some point. He's the 5th or 6th choice centre-back, but I would be surprised if he goes now, because if we're not accepting 17 million, I'm not sure Barcelona are going to go more. Although, I mean, it's only 2 million more asking for, although it feels very unnecessary. Hello, Aiden. Good to have you back in the stream. What's your opinion on Man City's transfer window so far? Loving the stream. Thanks for the advice. That's no problem, Robbins. On top. Good luck. Salah's a big loss for us. He is, but we had to get rid of him. We couldn't do anything about it. He wanted to leave. His contract was up at the end of the year. We had to. Unfortunately, Manchester City is a club that has racist players. No, we do not. I know you like Mars and all, but City players are not racist. Yeah. Anyway. There we go. It is official. As we said earlier, Chris Smalling to Roma. Done deal for £13.6 million. If I'm honest, I think that's a decent deal for Roma. He's actually probably one of Man United's better defenders after we saw that shambolic performance from them yesterday and they conceded 6 goals. I imagine he probably is better than, maybe not by, but maybe compared to Maguire and Lindelof, he might be better than them, to be fair. Apparently we've got Tagliafico. That is complete nonsense. No, we do not. Alex, I will the same lack looks sick. Fair play. Thank you. I've been working on this. We've got a few different backgrounds. We've got, obviously, you know, the line-up ones, and I'm trying to figure out the best layouts for my watch-alongs, but I'm not too sure for them at the moment. Happy with the signings, but would have done better if we'd signed a striker. 100% agree. I think a left-back is the bigger loss, but a striker would have been nice as well. As we've seen, we're lacking one big time. 90 people in the stream. Make sure to give the stream a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Guardiola is a failed coach and does not have the personality of Guardiola made by Barcelona trio. Messi, Iniesta, Xavi. Guardiola is not a failure. Guardiola is a great coach. He's having a bad time of it at the moment. He's got bigger life problems still than football, though, obviously with losing his mum and stuff. And he will probably leave City end of the year, so you will be happy, all you Morris fans. But Guardiola is the greatest manager ever Manchester City have ever had, so it would be stupid to want him to leave. And he will continue to win his trophies if he stays. Striker will come next season. I agree. I think a striker will be on their way next season once, what's its name? Once Aguero leaves. His contract's at the end of the year. I don't know if he'll sign a new deal, but I doubt it. Wow, guys, your sound is pretty low. Is it? I can upgrade the sound. Let's quickly increase it. If I do that, is that better? That should be much louder. Ake is very good at left back. Yeah, Ake can play left back. That's a shout. But the problem is you want him at centre back. I don't want centre backs at left back, but he can fill in there. We have got 24 people in the stream. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like on the stream, turn notifications on, and join YouTube membership if you haven't already, because there's a lot of perks, and you can look at them by pressing the join button. Zidane will be good for us. Not sure Zidane's the right man for the job. Perfect. Okay, that's good. England until I die. Alex, do you think Man United will sign Sancho from a United fan? Not a chance. I've been following Goldbridge all day today, and yeah, that sounded like it was gone this morning. Then it became Sarr. Then it became Dembele. Both of them look gone now. It looks like a Uruguayan. I can't remember the name. There's an Uruguayan 18-year-old that looks like he is going to be the right winger, and it's just obviously not good for United fans. Obviously, they've also signed Ahmad. I think his name's Ahmad Traore. The 18-year-old has played 30 minutes of professional football as well for 30 million, who's signing in January. Abraham, Chilwell and Sancho will miss England v Wales after breaching COVID rules. They will. That'll teach him. See if he treats them the same way he treated Foden and Greenwood, because they have been dropped out of the squad for another round. So, in theory, he should do the same with Chilwell and Sancho and Abraham. Abraham, realistically, is not a big loss anyway. 28 people in the stream. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to press that subscribe button, as I said. Leave a like. And press and join YouTube memberships. Anyway. Transfer deadline day, as we've said many times, it's coming to a close. We are now less than 2.5 hours away from that deadline. That means the transfer window is shut until January the 1st. How do you think your club has done this window? As I said many times today, City 7 out of 10 for me. It's been very average. Tomorrow there will be a video ranking every Premier League team's transfer window. And I'll tell you now that I've got Everton top. I think Everton had the best window out of everyone. Elgan Cal, thank you for becoming a gold member. Much appreciated. Welcome. Perks for that will be shown. If you haven't already, make sure to join Elgan Cal in becoming a gold member. Have you ever watched at all Ireland final? No, I have not. Are they good? I don't know what to expect. I don't remember what one is. We need a left back desperately. Hopefully we sign another player this window, or maybe a striker in January. This window, we're done. The talk is we're done. Diaz was the last deal. I think we knew that going into today. But you're right, we do need a left back desperately. And a striker in January we can hope. But by then it's probably a bit needless. But yeah, I agree. We need a striker and left back. I think every City fan agrees that is what we need. Bielsa's a dangerous coach with character and excellent gameplay. Bielsa's a cracking coach. I rate him highly. Guardiola isn't a failed coach. He's going to transform Foden into a great. He will learn from De Bruyne. We can't spend pure money on a striker because of the Champions League ban next season. We should sign Haaland. We've not got a Champions League ban. I don't know where you got that from. We got that overturned, if you remember. We should sign Haaland. You're completely correct. And Foden will be a great. And we can hope Pep stays. If Pep stays, that's brilliant. PS4, Xbox, which one do you have? I have a PS4. El Gankau making the most of those emojis that he has now got from the gold membership. Have you been to Croke Park? I have not. If these are Irish places, I've never been to... Let me quickly search this Croke Park place up. Oh, so this is the Dublin Stadium. I have actually been to Dublin, but I've only ever been inside the airport, so I've not really been in the place. But no, I would like to go to, like, maybe an Irish game, because the atmosphere for football there is proper good. They get behind the internationals. Yeah, the biggest Grand Island, I've just searched up. It looks crackers fair. I don't feel so bad about the Leeds draw. Now Man United and Liverpool got destroyed. 100%, I felt the same. Very disappointed with the result. But United and Liverpool made me feel much better. You should move to Twitch. Potentially, I am considering doing some gaming on Twitch at some point. If there's any games you'd like me to play, leave in the chat below. I'm thinking of Football Manager. That's, I think, the game I'd quite like to do. But tell me if you think I should and if you would follow me over there. Anyway, deadline day, as we said, continuing onwards. Ousmane Dembele to Manchester United is now definitely off. Fabrizio Romano says it's done. That deal is done. One thing that's slightly odd is he's not actually confirmed the same thing with Sancho. A lot of people have, but he has not, which is slightly strange. But I think that deal is completely done. It's not happening. So yeah, slowly but surely, Man United's right wing options are dwindling, I think is fair to say. Sergio Romero's wife has put out a statement saying Sergio Romero worked hard for this club. Last trophy they won, they lifted it with him. He helped the team reach 4 finals/semi-finals, and then he was left on the bench only to lose them all. It's time for them to return the opportunity and let him go. Respect for once. She is not happy with the ownership of Manchester United, as I'm sure all the players are, and I can tell you now for a fact all the fans are feeling the same. Where do I live? I live in the Midlands. You would watch on Twitch? Maybe I'll try. I may try it. Did you want Sane to stay at City? I did, but I always knew it was never going to happen. Alex, do Tamworth Football Manager. Maybe that is a shout. Are you going to stream until the end of deadline day? It's not my plan to, but I'll carry on until it sort of dies out. If Sancho happens now, I'll be shocked. Same. I don't see it happening. I think it's very unlikely. Alex, United want everyone. United do want everyone, and they're not going to get anyone. Other than Cavani. Cavani is going to be done today, and obviously they've got Tellez as well. FIFA 21 is good. I haven't got FIFA 21 yet. I may get it later on, but I'm not feeling it right now. Why is Mahrez not being forced into true position as a right wing? Why is Mahrez by Sterling, De Bruyne, and the rest? I don't know why Mahrez is frustrated, but he's not helped himself really. He doesn't pass enough for me. Yeah, we ain't get anyone else. Yeah, that is our window done, in my opinion. What's the biggest foot club near you? Probably Villa or West Brom. I don't know which one's closer, but they're the biggest clubs near me. Any prediction on the Manchester derby in December, depending on the form of both clubs? Both clubs start the year dreadfully. United are in the worst place. I've got to be confident, haven't I? So I will say... Wait, is it... This one's away, I think, isn't it? I'm going to quickly search that up. Man City versus Man United. So it's away. It's Old Trafford. I don't know if there probably won't be fans. I'll say 2-1. Which, to be fair, we're normally very good at Old Trafford. We obviously lost last year, but we are normally very good there. Is Aguero back in training? He is today. He was confirmed back in training. And the talk is he may be fit for Arsenal next Saturday, which is very good. Alex, you've got to get FIFA Pro Clubs. I am considering it, but not yet. Itani, yes. Yeah, Aguero is back in training. December 12th is when it is. Yeah, I've just searched it up. That must be similar to when we beat him 2-1 at Old Trafford, if I'm right. Let me quickly check when that was. Man United 1, Man City 2, 2017. That was on the 10th, and we beat them 2-1 then. So only 2 days apart. It's one. So yeah, I think we'll win though 2-1 in that match derby. That should be starting for us. I'm not sure he's ready. He came on against Leicester, and I'm not sure he had enough of an impact. He obviously has a big future at City, and he's a very, very good young prospect, but I'm not sure he's ready to be starting for us yet. Hopefully he gets 20 minutes here and then. And yeah, Aguero is back, so hopefully, so it shouldn't be necessary. I mean, we can't play Sterling up front anymore because he's injured. He's got a slight hamstring strain. I don't know whether he'll be fit for Arsenal. December 12th, what a weekend. It was my birthday weekend. Happy birthday for then. Obviously, it's quite a long way away. But yeah, fair enough. That's a good birthday weekend. Cheers, Mr. Rat Roblox. My biggest fan. Is Jesus back? I don't know about Jesus. I've not seen him in training today. Although, I don't... No, he wouldn't be with Brazil because he's injured. I don't think he's going to be fit for Arsenal. I would say, though, he will be back for West Ham. That would be my guess. If not, definitely Sheffield United. What's happening with Garcia? Barcelona have put in a 17 million euro bid or pound bid. And Man City have stuck to their 20 million, saying we want 20 million, and have turned it down. By the looks of it, that deal is off, and he'll be leaving on a free transfer next summer. Cancelo is back. I think you mean Cancelo, is he? I've not seen him today. I've seen Gundogan and Aguero, but if Cancelo's back, that's good news for City as well. We'll probably kick Walker up the backside a little bit, and I'll get back to playing his best. He's been alright recently, but definitely not his best. Guardiola said he hopes to have Jesus back after the international break. Yeah, so he'll probably miss Arsenal and potentially fit for West Ham in that case, which would be alright. This schedule is going to get so many players injured. You are not wrong there. Luckily, City probably have one of the... Well, we do have one of the best squads out there. We saw how many injuries we had literally from day one of the season. And we've not started the season well, but the squads we are putting out are still very, very good squads. It's just been poor performance that's let us down. So, yeah, we have a very, very good... what's it called? I've lost my train of thought. We have a very, very good squad at depth. What is everyone on stream saying? Do you think AFTV should shut down? No. Is there a reason? Have they done something recently that means they should be? But if not, then definitely no. But I'm not aware if they've done something bad that means they probably should be. You hate Man United? Same. Got to go now, mate. Thanks for the advice and good luck with the rest of the stream. Thanks, Robbins on tour, for being here. But yeah, good luck with your YouTube channel. I've already read that. Any more transfer news? Oh, Eric Garcia, I've just seen here from Hagrid. Eric Garcia to Barcelona is still alive, but complicated. Rafinha will go to PSG. Eric Garcia then, maybe will leave. If we get 20 million for him, very good business from Cheeky, considering he's only got 1 year left in his deal. When are we playing Arsenal? It's not this Saturday. So this Saturday, we are not playing because it's the international break. It's the Saturday after. Or is it Sunday? I think it's a Saturday. Man City versus Arsenal is on the 17th, which is a Saturday. Saturday 5:30. There will be a live stream for that. When we play Claude being racist. Oh, that was a while ago. No, I don't think they should be. I don't think they should be shut down for that because they got rid of Claude. So I think no, they shouldn't be. Yeah, Arsenal Fan TV channels like that always get a lot of hate, but they are what they are, aren't they? They're trash. Man United are trash. Frankly, if you want to succeed and win European Champions League Cup, you must expel the racist Guardiola. Guardiola is not the issue. We need to get away from that. What were your thoughts on Diaz's debut? Diaz on his debut, I thought, was very, very solid. He obviously made that one very, very good block on... Oh, what's it called? Rodrigo. They obviously scored from the remaining corner. But on the whole, it was decent. Didn't have a whole lot to do, but when he was called into action, he did play well. Also, for you guys, reminder, for members, there will be a live stream of the watch-along for England versus Wales. So make sure to check that out. You can only check it out, though, if you're a member. I can't remember what membership level you have to be for it. But if you are not already a member, make sure you do become one so you can watch that live stream. Do you use FPL? Yes, I do. I actually have my... I didn't do very well last week because obviously Liverpool didn't do very well. We get so much... I got 41 points last week, so not a very good week on my behalf. I feel like Diaz adds some leadership to the team. 100%. He seems like a leader. He was definitely a leader at Benfica. And he speaks good English, which is a massive benefit. Sal Garcia for 17. Get rid of Zinch and bring a left back and Jesus slot for Haaland. Jesus for Haaland isn't as easy as it sounds, although I guess apparently the talk was that Jesus was offered. No, the Dortmund did want Jesus, and if you could do that swap, that's an excellent swap. Sell Garcia for 17, I 100% agree with that. And selling Zinchenko isn't that easy. We want to, but he didn't want to leave. That was the issue. And I think had he left, we may have signed a left back today. Any more talk? You're going to say City 3, Arsenal 0. That's a brave shout. I'm going to say City 1, Arsenal 1. It's going to be a very difficult game against Arsenal. Everyone says we have plastic fans whenever we have one of the biggest fan bases in England. 100% true. Apparently plastic. But apparently all big clubs are plastic just because they're big. You can't just have good fans. We obviously do have some plastics, but a lot of them are proper fans. I need to get the stream chat back up because I accidentally clicked off it. How did I get so many subscribers? It just kind of came over time. Things like Tottenham VAR moments that got quite a lot of views, but just yeah, different vlogs got plenty of views, and over time we built the subscribers up. FPL did say someone's injured and that he's playing 25% against United for a hamstring injury, so I took him out and put Rashford in. Some played and got 18 points, and a lot of people. I think someone's the most transferred out player this week, and he went and got 18 points. He said you should create a group for FPL, maybe next season, not this year though. Aguero should be captain when he's fit. He scored 20 plus goals every season when he plays half the season. If he was fully fit 24/7, he'd be up there with Ronaldo and Messi. 100%. He's not a leader though. He's quite a timid guy, so I understand why he's not captain, because he doesn't like being a leader. Got 75 points in FPL. Hammers and Grealish carried me. If you had them in, fair play. I had a shocker. I need to sort myself out. I've had a rough start to FPL so far this year. I won it last year though. But as we continue onwards, I've still got Goldwich to the side. West Ham, obviously, as I said earlier, have released Jack Grealish after 2 years at the club. Premier League have confirmed 9 positive coronavirus tests this week. Joe Rodon looking set for Tottenham. Alisson is out for 4 to 6 weeks. This could be huge for Liverpool. We saw Adrian have an absolute stinker on Sunday as he conceded 7 goals. One of the goals was completely his fault. If we look at the fixtures, that means Alisson could miss. Everton, who are on fire, could potentially win the Merseyside derby for the first time in a long time. Ajax, not an easy game. Sheffield United, they'll be fine in that one. Sheffield United can't score. Midtjylland, they'll be fine for. West Ham, they'll be fine for. Atlanta could be interesting. And Liverpool, Manchester City. It's 4 to 6 weeks, so he could be fit and he probably would play that one. But that could be big if he can't play in that one. Obviously, we missed Edison at our trip to Anfield last year. That one didn't help us. Could be the same for them this year. I'm a good YouTuber. Thank you, Sunkraj. Have Man U got Cavani? They have not officially confirmed, but Fabrizio Romano said, here we go. Loftus-Cheek to Fulham. Is that a done deal, Jack? When will the stream end? Depends. Probably in around 20 minutes is my guess. Yeah, me to rough start. I don't know what that means, Muslim Beast. Are you good at footy? I'm not bad. I'm not good. I'm just average. The game against Spurs with VR drawing 131k views. Yeah, that one and Brighton last year did very well. Hello, I'm Guardiola. Did you buy any of the new kits? I've got a new home kit. Should I see if I've got it with me right now? No, it's in the wash because I wore it against when we played Leeds. And the away one I'll probably get for Christmas. But the third one is grim. The home one's not great. And the away one's pretty nice. So yeah, that's my opinions on the kits. Arsenal sets to win the race against time. They've just started to sign and complete paperwork with Party. Medical okay. Agent fees okay. Release clause triggered. Here we go on deadline, says Fabrizio Romano. Very good buy for Arsenal, that. Solving part of their midfield problem. Torreira looks like he's going the other way to Atletico Madrid. Depart to Barcelona cannot be done. Which was a rumour. It looked like that was going to be done very early on in the window, but that's not happening. Garcia, however, still alive according to Hagrid, who is normally quite reliable. Agreement reached between PSG and Barcelona for Rafinha for around 3 million. Barcelona will get 35% of a possible future sale. That could potentially open up Garcia's door. 3 million, that was the difference in valuations for Eric Garcia. They said 17 million, we said 20 million. They've just earned 3 million, so we may see a 20 million revised bid go in for Eric Garcia now. Blades are going down. Potentially, they've stopped the season very poorly. Only got 1 goal so far. Ruben Shaw. Yes, Ruben, I am sick of football, aren't I? You love the new kits? Fair enough. They're alright. They're not bad. They're not good. Michael Cuisance has joined Marseille on a season-long loan from Bayern Munich after a Leeds move fell through a few days ago. So what do you think of Ferran's quality so far? Against Burnley, I thought he was excellent. Against Leeds, he showed signs that were interesting, but overall not too good. And in his other games, he's pretty poor. But he's going to get better. Sané started. You've got to remember, Sané started very slowly. Sané was not very good. His first good game was against Arsenal at home in December, when he got a goal. We won that game 2-1. So Ferran's going to take a while to get into it, but I do believe he's got potential to be very good. I'm at college. I'm at school. I'm in 6th form. Where do you think Aston Villa will end up at the end of the season? They've started very well, Itani. But in terms of where I think they'll finish, maybe 10th, 11th, between 9th, 10th, 11th, sort of. They've made some signings. They look decent. They've obviously just beaten the champions 7-2. That doesn't happen. I think that's the first time since Tottenham won it in 1962 that the English champions have conceded 7 goals. That's all you need to know. Is City signing Nahul Bustos? I don't even know. Nahul Bustos. Let me search the Skype. I don't even know who that is. Is he linked with Man City? I don't even know. I've not heard anything about this guy. Oh, I searched it up and there's rumours. I don't know. He won't be like an actual player, so I don't know. We may sign him. I don't know. Buy good stream. Thank you, Singraj. Douglas Costa has gone to Bayern as well on loan. Yes, that was done yesterday, I think. What else have I missed? When will you end the stream? As I said earlier, probably with around an hour and 50 minutes left of the transfer window. So you see that time at the top where it says 2 hours 7 minutes. That party to Arsenal. Yep, that is looking pretty much done. Fabrizio Romano said, "Here we go. Paperwork being done now." But yeah, that one should be done very, very soon. I think we know Chris Smalling was done officially. No, he's still not been announced yet, but it is a done deal. Wesley Hoot has rejoined Lazio on loan from Southampton. Obviously, I don't really know what to say about that. West Ham fans not happy with their transfer window, selling Diangana, Ajeti and Hugo for close to 30 million. Diangana was a steal for West Brom, 12 million quid out hands. And supposed to have a 40 million budget. They promised to reinvest it, and I don't think they've signed a single player yet. Luckily for them, since Moyes had coronavirus, they've been on a mad one, beating Wolves and Leicester. 2 very difficult games. Their next 3 games, though, Tottenham, Man City and Liverpool. If they get anything from those 3 games, they should be very, very happy with themselves. Because 7 points from their opening, 7 games is very good considering the start they had. Unless we get some sort of insane, unheard of transfer. I remember Moussa Sissoko a few years ago. That was a bit out of nowhere. We're waiting for one of them to happen, really, to liven this up. What do you guys think has been the biggest deal of the transfer window so far for any club? How many mins to transfer window? As you can see, just above where it says done deals, there is a timer. It says 2 hours, 5 minutes and 32 seconds. That's how long left of this transfer window. Where do you think Everton will finish? I really don't know. Like, we're talking, it could go that well that they come top 2. Equally, probably, I'm going to say 4th. I think we'll definitely get top 4. Liverpool will definitely get top 4. I think Chelsea probably will. And then I think they'll pip United and Arsenal to it. And to Spurs, there's so many good teams this year. It's the most competitive Premier League I can ever remember. I've been watching Premier League for 12 years now, and this is the best Premier League I can ever remember. The amount of goals we're getting is just incredible, and any team can beat any team. It's great to see. Werner hasn't scored a goal in the Premier League yet. He hasn't. I think he scored though. He scored against Tottenham, so I wouldn't be surprised if once he gets one, he just starts banging him in. He's one of them kind of people. Everton at 5th, 6th, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. They could. I think they will drop off. But early signs of the season, and they haven't played any big teams yet. But early signs so far this season are they've been very, very good. You are right. It has only been 3 to 4 games, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they come 5th or 6th. I still think that'd be a good season for them. It's a massive improvement. But we're starting to see an Everton side that looks exciting to watch. Do you think we will boss the midfield every game if we play Rodri and Fernand together? This is what I'm not sure about. I don't see Fernand being a long-term kind of starter. I think he only played because Gundogan had COVID. I've got a feeling we'll see Gundogan line up with Rodri in that double pivot. However, this would be a massive mistake because they are, as we've seen in the past, they are not a good partnership. No one wants to see that, but I think we do boss midfield though when we play like that. Although I don't know, I'm not sure that's the future. Need the Ajax left back. We're messing on about Tagliafico. Costs 20 million. Yeah, we should sign him, but we're not going to sign him. The talk really was if Zinchenko would be after one of them, but we're not after one of them. Yeah, as I said earlier, Hagrid has said Garcia is still alive. If there's any truth in that, I don't know. You don't know how to do a pivot. I think it varies. Some games it works, some games it doesn't. Against the bigger teams, I quite like it. If we're going to be playing West Ham, Sheffield United, not necessary. You're right, Rafa Aguero is back in training. James Rodriguez is going to be something else. He is made for the Premier League. I agree, he's a cracking player and he started the season very well. We could be looking at PFA Player of the Year if he continues the kind of form. Best news you've heard all week. Best news I guess the week started today, but if we're classing the last 7 days, the best news I heard was either Liverpool losing 7-2 or Manchester United losing 6-1. Zinchenko better play versus Arsenal. I would probably play Ake at left back, Diaz and Laporte. That would be my sort of back, with Walker at right back. That would be my back 4 against Arsenal. I'm not sure Zinchenko's right for that game. Do you think Messi will leave Barca next year? I don't know. Probably not. He'll probably just carry on. He'll end his career there, in my opinion. If he was going to leave, this was the year, but I don't see it happening. Barcelona still has hope and is forcing to sign out Garcia, as was City chief 31 seconds ago. I'd say that and Adebayo are the only things we're sort of waiting on at this point. Other than that, City's transfer window is done and dusted. My friends couldn't take the loss today. Yeah, I can imagine. What are they, Liverpool fans or United fans? Because it was embarrassing. Walker or Cancelo. If you're saying Walker or Cancelo, Walker 100%. In fact, what's our... how can Ake play left back? Does he have the pace and skills? He's not skillful, but he's not slow. He's a good defender. He's alright. He plays left back for Holland sometimes. He can play left back, Yanni. So that's not something to be concerned about. I feel Pepper's going to leave next year or in another 2. 100%. He won't last more than 2 years at City. I imagine he'll leave this year. Hopefully he signs a new contract. Hello, Benjamin. And they were United fans. Yeah, I can imagine. I didn't really see any United fans or Liverpool fans today, so I wasn't able to take the mic. But I'm sure I'll make the most of that tomorrow. Do you think Messi should still come to City? Because obviously I wouldn't mind having him, but I think it would be useless now. Sean Fogarty, welcome to the Matchday membership. YouTube membership option. Much appreciated. There will be a live stream for the England game for members. Make sure to join Sean Fogarty and Algan Cow in doing that. You can't get up the wing, though, that's a problem. It is, but they've got a Aubameyang sort of bombing on Pepe. It's not too bad having him defensively for that. I need to get to bed, lad. It's only 9 o'clock here. It's alright. I'll survive. And in terms of the Messi thing, no, I don't. Obviously, I would never complain if we had Messi, but I probably wouldn't go for him next year. We'd only get a year out of him. Zinchenko is bad. Angelino is bad. And Bernardo is the most agile player. Bernardo's quality. And Zinchenko, you're right, he's poor. He's not good enough for City. Angelino, we've got rid of him now. And defensively, you're right. Going forward, he's very good. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know what you want to say, Kenzie, but you are 100% right on everything you've just said there. Come on, just transfer window. Liven up a little bit, please. We have only got 2. We had below 2 hours now. We've been going for over an hour in this stream, but less than 2 hours to go of this transfer window. And things are starting to hot up a little bit. I say things starting to hot up a bit. They aren't. The only thing that's hotting up is Eric Garcia could be leaving, but we really don't know. Barcelona, they've sold Rafinha, so they should realistically be able to afford Garcia. Whether they will or not, who knows. We want 20 million. They're already willing to pay 17 million at the moment. We need to hope they pull something out of the bag, Barcelona, because I do not want to lose Garcia on a free transfer. How I see in Mendy. Mendy's not that. He's not good. I feel like Mendy is over. People over-exaggerate how bad he is. Defensively makes mistakes, but he isn't that bad. We need another left back, 100%, but he isn't that bad. When does this end? I'm not too sure. I'm going to kind of just end it when the viewers die down quite a lot. It could be in half an hour. It could be in 10 minutes. I was looking forward to today, but it's been dead. Yeah, I've literally been watching Goldbridge on United Stand and Sky Sports all day, and just nothing's come of it, so a little bit disappointing, but it has been fun to see the Goldbridge meltdown on United Stand. Many just a steam train. He's like Yaya. Yeah, that's the thing. Defensively, I get it. It's not great, but going forward, it does offer us a lot. How do I rate City transfers? I give this window a 7 out of 10. Could be better, could be worse. We need a left back, though. And a striker, ideally. Everton haven't been class. Ancelotti's been class. Ancelotti has done bits for them, hasn't he? Everton have been class this window as well, to be fair. Decore, James, and Allen for 50 million is a joke. They could have done with a goalkeeper. A goalkeeper would have completed their window. But it's still been quality, hasn't it? Is my score open? My score is open, yes. Could possibly finish top 5. If you're on about Everton, 100% they could. They could come top 4. And if I'm honest, it's unlikely, but if City were to not win the league, I'd love Everton to win the league, to be fair to them. Hassam Iwar will be staying at Lyon this window. It looked like he could be off to City. Looked like he could be off to Arsenal. None of that has happened, and as a result, he'll be staying at Lyon for another year. That's one that's, I think we've let go. I would personally, we were never going to get rid of Gundogan, but I'd have Iwar over Gundogan. I'd have gone for Iwar. He's like, what, £40 million. Glaze is out. Woodward out is trending in the United Kingdom deadline day. You can tell United fans are not happy. Another year, they have not lived up to the potential transfer window they could have had. They went into it thinking about Sancho, and they've come out of it with. And then they got Telles. They'll be happy with Telles. They come up with a 33-year-old Cavani on 200 grand a week. Who else they signed? Let me quick look here. They've signed Amad Traore for 30 million quid. He's played 30 minutes. And Donny van de Beek. It's not been too bad, but they've had better. Lucas Torres, Atletico Madrid, here we go. Paperwork's just signed between the two clubs after medicals completed days ago. He joins Atleti from Arsenal on loan as after Arsenal Football Club sign Thomas Partey. So that's done. It's kind of like a swap, but I think Torres a loan, isn't it? I think Torres a loan, whereas Partey's permanent. But yeah, Torres will be Partey's replacement. Any news on Cancelo? When is he back? I do not know on that. I'd guess probably a few weeks. It can't be too long now. Hello, Simon Benson. Is JJ your number? I don't know who JJ is. You're going to have to tell me. If you're about the guy that sits next to me, no, he's not. Do you think future Eric Garcia would be like Vividic? No, he's not. He's not that kind of powerful as a centre-back. He's a small, he's clever, but he's not really like Virgil van Dijk in any way. Cancelo's fine in left-back. Yeah, but I'm not having it. You want a left-foot player at left-back. 800 away from... Is that 10,000? Yeah, it's 10,000. I'm not 800 away. I'm 78 subscribers away. So any subscribers which appreciated. I did say last stream, if you shout me out on Twitter or Instagram and at me, I will follow back. My Twitter is obviously in the thing, the scroller below. Do you think we'll sign anyone else? No, I think we are done now. Smaller confirmed by my news. I know it's also been confirmed for quite a while now, but have Man United tweeted out and confirmed they have 10 years of service, man. I forgot he's been there for 10 years. So that deal is done. Chris Smalling is now a Roma player. I don't think we'll sign anyone. No, we won't sign anyone now. That is our transfer window done. Sterling's injured, by the way. It's been ropey for us. Yeah, not great. Everton looking better than Liverpool. You're correct, they are. Do you think Tosin Adarabioyo should be included in the outs of City's first team transfer window? Yes, because at this point he's a first team player now. Like Eric Garcia. Even though he's not made a competitive first game, I don't think, for us. Everton is signing Roma keeper. I saw those rumours about that. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. What else is there? I think I've covered everything there. With an hour and 53 minutes to go, I think I might call it a day there. We've done an hour and 7 minutes. Thank you to those of you who have become YouTube members. Much appreciated. The ad was not made for City. No, it wasn't. It's alright. But yeah, that is all from me today. I will be back tomorrow with another video. It will be a ranking every Premier League club's transfer window. So make sure to subscribe, turn notifications on for that so you are ready. Yeah, that's all from me today, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Thank you to those of you who have stayed around for a long time, and those of you, and to Elgan Cow and Sean Fogarty for becoming YouTube members. Goodbye.